Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you a few techniques to get a better stretch. I'll be showing this in chair puppy pose, but you can use these techniques in almost all of your stretches. I always visualize what is happening in my body. So I'm always scanning for where is the tightness, where am I not quite opening up, where am I maybe doing too much. So in my puppy pose, I think about lengthening my spine. So I visualize my spine and I see it pulling long, pulling apart. In our puppy pose, we are stretching our shoulders and our back. So I want to think about softening the front of my body and engaging the back of my body. In puppy pose in particular, I want to think about my ribcage fanning open like this. So in my mind, I go find my ribcage and then I want to think I'm opening my ribs like this. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. So I actively reach my arms out and then I think about pulling my chest towards the floor. I then find the first position and then I visualize that spine pulling even longer. I pull my tailbone up and then I try to open my ribcage towards the front. And then I come out. So this was just our first attempt. In our next attempt, we're gonna add in a few more tricks. My second trick is I use my eyes. For our back bends, we always want to think rolling the eyes up because the body tends to follow where the head goes and everything's thinking about extension. So I'm looking up with my eyes, and then another trick is I'm being active and I'm pulling from all directions. So I'm opening my chest down towards the floor, but I'm also pulling up from the hamstrings. So as I come into this position, I am not just working the upper part of my torso, I'm also thinking about pulling my tailbone up. So pulling my tailbone up and lengthening through my hamstrings. And then I look up. And then I also think about my core pulling down into my pelvis. So I'm literally thinking I'm pulling myself apart. Yeah, I'm reaching my arms away and I'm sinking my hips away from me at the same time. An obvious trick is, of course, to sink the stretch with your breath. So I inhale to prepare and I exhale to soften. On every exhale, I try to imagine the breath leaving my body completely and my body becoming completely soft. And this gives me a moment to go deeper into the stretch. So I'm going to show you all of these put together. So I sink into my position. I look up, my eyes are rolling up into my eyebrows. I am relaxing my chest towards the floor. I'm thinking about fanning my ribcage open. I'm engaging my back. I'm pulling up through my tailbone and lengthening through my hamstrings. Now I'm going to add in the breath. So I inhale to prepare. I exhale to sink. Again, inhale, prepare. Exhale, sink further. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, sink. And to come out, I reverse, tucking my tailbone under, rolling back out like so. Okay, there's a few more tricks you can use. So it really helps to work with a target. In this particular exercise, I like to use yoga blocks underneath my chest, and I try to breathe my chest onto the yoga blocks. And then every time I manage to do that, I take a yoga block away until I can reach all the way down towards the floor. Once you can easily breathe your chest towards the floor, you could, for example, elevate your knees. So put yoga blocks underneath your knees. Okay, so again, I'm going to show you all of this put together. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, sink into your stretch. This is really easy. So I'm going to take a block away. And I've got these sort of half blocks, which I really like. So I'm going to use these and see if I can breathe my chest onto it. Yeah, that's still quite easy. So I'm going to remove these and try again. Okay, so now this is giving me a good stretch, so I'm just spending some time here, and I try to completely relax my chest onto the block. And really, once I can relax into it, I'm actually also trying to push into it. Keep pulling up with my tailbone, I look up with my eyes, and I sink to stretch with my breath. Okay, now this is getting a bit easy. I reverse out, and I'm gonna choose these two blocks here. This might be a little bit low. Let's see. Going back in. Staying here for a while. And if I've had enough, I come back out. An additional thing you can do is do variations of this exercise. So you could, for example, do one arm at a time. In particular, if you have one shoulder that is much tighter than the other one, I might just warm up with just warming up one arm. If you have tight lats, I'd like to move my hips over to the other side and slightly round, and then just see if I can find my lats. They're feeling okay today, actually, so I come back to a straight alignment and I just sink down here. And then obviously I will do the same on my other side. And then another good variation to do here is arms bent. So again, elbows on the chair, keeping the arms shoulder distance and trying to sink down here. You're going to find this is much harder. Give your body time, so repeat every stretch at least 3 times. Film yourself, see how you progress. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed these tips and happy stretching.